Jesus Christ. Okay, okay. I'm only continuing for the purposes of describing what I was doing, all right? Like I have to finish this tier list or else I will be mad for the rest of the goddamn day. So, what was I talking about? Yeah, this my internet sucks. But yeah. So, this see right here, right? This Mario Galaxy, right? This we got this right here. This song is crazy, right? Because even like the most basic weird ass, it's not even the most basic or any weird, it's not weird, but you know, the Funny Bee Galaxy in the first world is a good song, right? And they use the song twice, maybe three times. I think they only use it twice. I think they use it in Galaxy 2 also, but never mind that, right? In the Funny Bee Galaxy, right? They you know, okay. In the Funny Bee Galaxy, right? They oh my back. This is a good song. I'm trying to say this is a good song for the Funny Bee Galaxy, right? And it's weird. It's strange because it shouldn't be as good as it is. Like realistically, it shouldn't be as good as it is. It doesn't have to be, you know. Usually it wouldn't be, right? But it is. It is, you know? It's weird. Right? It's strange. Right? Interesting. Anyway, yeah, Galaxy. Hold on. Let me do this tier list. This one's pretty easy. The B movie game. Wii U games port to the Switch. Of course, that one's. Oh, man, I have to do a Wii U game tier list. Hold up. Wii U game tier list. Why why these random ass Mii's? You heard that shit? Oh man, the Bouldergeist? Oh man, Bouldergeist was great. Fire. That's heat. Only one more. The fire level, right? The one fire level. They saved it for the last world. First of all, usually the fire level would at least be like they'd use it like, you know, in the new Mario games, right? The new Super Mario Brothers games. They'd have the fire level in like I don't know, the castle or whatever for whatever world, right? And you know, okay, what I'm trying to say. Oh, I got to see two definitely feels more video game esque. Yeah, basically, like a lot of extra electronic instruments, a lot of you know, doesn't have the orchestral shit, right? It's not orchestral. I think they pulled out all the stops compositionally for Mario Galaxy 1, you know? Like, listen to this shit. Crazy. Yeah, and I've compared to I don't know. I don't know. Melty Molten was pretty good too, or Melty Monster. which was kind of weird because Melty Monster actually like was the on the few one of the few themes in Mario Galaxy 2 that were orchestral. It was pretty good. But even, yeah, you're right. Even this one sounds a lot more electronic because, or not more video game because it's the synth electronic. But it does have a lot of, it's definitely orchestral, right? All right, so if we compare it beat for beat, bar for bar, right? If we compare this bar for bar, right? Beat for beat, bar for bar, some whole fucking floor, like even this one, right? If you compare this to that, it's good. Nice flute in there, you know? Very quality, right? It's like there's a difference in tone. Even with the overture, you can see it. Because the Mario Galaxy 1 has like this, you know, lonely piano solo with the you know, the whoa, 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 the ambience in the background, right? You know, it's supposed to be that dark blue space, right? And this is a light blue, right? This is a light blue space. This is, you know, much more instruments. No includes in the piano, the flute, right? It's more of a light-hearted adventure, a romp, a second wind, if you will. You know, Yoshi's not gonna hang out in a depressing ass place, all right? I don't think Yoshi was in Mario Galaxy. Yeah, Yoshi wasn't even in Mario Galaxy 1, right? The pacing, the timing. Yeah, you're right. The pacing. It even has like a little beat in the background. The oots, 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 oots. You know, this one. This is only the theme music, right? If I just go to, I don't know, just pick a, chord select. If I go to, I don't know, ship plant. What's that one? Mega Leg. It's kind of interesting to me is that they actually save a lot of the electronic music instrumentation for the boss battles and the boss themes, which is kind of ironic because I'd figure like they'd use that on the bosses to make them sound more grand. But you know, Nintendo geniuses, so they know what they're doing. Mario Galaxy 2 is kind of light, so it makes sense to use flute to indicate how windy it is. Yeah, it's kind of breezy. Kind of a breezier game. Red Comet. Yeah. Oh, with this one. Very good. Hold up, I'm sampling that. No, I can't sample that. I might sample it. Hold up. I might sample it, but never mind that. That's for later. Listen to this. Listen to this. It's this JonTron. Oh, what?
What was that? Oh, here it comes! No, oh, I can't stop it! What the fuck? It's like 5 seconds into the game and I already died due to some bullshitly hard laser. And what sound did he make upon dying? What kind of death sound is this? I can't even get over it. I think this is the absolute fastest a game
is
left
based
speechless.
speechless.
Literally, it's a motherfucking humming.
Yeah, the mariachi band. That's not mariachi. Good times. Anyway, yeah. I don't know. I've been going too long about this particular
E17 bomber. E17 bomber.
I've been going too long about this. I've been going too long about Mario Galaxy. I didn't get this done, right? I'm only continuing the stream because I really want to go on about Mario Galaxy. So maybe I should just talk about it more or less. I don't know what I should do. I can talk about it as long as I want to, really. But I might go back to it, if anything. Right? But I don't know. Yeah, maybe I should do another tier list. I don't know. The world's my oyster. Fried oyster scans. Oh, fried oyster scans. Anyway, yeah. I think Mario Galaxy is a really good game. Mario Galaxy 2 is a slightly less, but still really good game. You know, pretty much do a 4-hour video analyzing, reviewing Mario Galaxy games. One day. Maybe one day. I have to, you know, I've done so many streams about Mario Galaxy, which, I mean, they're just, it's comprised of, you know, playing the games multiple times. So, you know, but, yeah. So yeah, Mario Galaxy 1 is basically what I consider the perfect game, right? You want to know why? You want to know why it's considered the perfect game, right? It's not just the music, right? It's not just the level design, which is considered to be, you know, the best in the Mario series, at least to me, right? The most creative level gimmicks you could think of. No, it's not just the idea that the games have basically, you know, lived long past what can most consider their expiration dates, right? Their due dates, due to being so well designed. Is it the motion? It's not just that. It's the atmosphere. It's the emotion. It's the atmosphere and the emotion, right? Some things you can't quantify into mere gameplay subjects, right? Some things you can't put into a number scale on IGN or into a box. Sometimes it's just a game you just emotionally vibe with, yeah. A game you just remember fondly. You play it and it you know, it sticks with you, you know? What can I say? The perfect game. I'll come back to it. Oh, I'll come back to it. But it's like the SpongeBob music right here. Which I think if a game has really good music or really, I don't know, if it hits the right emotional beats with you, right? Or if any piece of media has emotional beats, right? I'm you know, I don't know. There's a certain what's it called? If a game hits a certain emotional beats, right, through the music, it elevates it to a level of like, you know, that's what I consider to be like, you know, the cinematic game, right? A game that provides an experience akin to the best movies I've ever seen or the best books I've ever read or whatever, right? A game that goes beyond being a video game, not beyond being a video game, beyond being a, you know, a just, you know, an alright video game, a good piece of video game, a great video game, an amazing video game, to something that is legendary. And it goes beyond, it just goes beyond being anything, a piece of a commodity. You know, it just goes to being like a something that it means. Hold up. I don't know how to describe it. Hold up. This.
That's what I'm talking about. This shit means something to me, man.
Yeah, that. You know what I mean? Anyway. Okay, Lego Star Wars. Okay, actually, I think Lego Star Wars might be a little overrated. And hold up here. Let me explain, right? I don't like the gameplay of Lego Star Wars games, the Lego games. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't like it as much as other people do, right? I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, other people say the Lego games have the best gameplay. The platform is a little floaty. I'm not gonna lie to you. The combat's, you know, it's basic. You know, it's fun. It's multiplayer too. It's fun, right? But, you know, I wouldn't consider it the peak of gameplay. You know, it's a creative game. It's creative. It's funny, right? Very entertaining, especially for a younger person. But you know, and it lives up to the hype in a way, right? Because it's not, you know, it's a well-made game, right? A lot of kids games made for younger people are kind of ass, right? Right? Are you gonna go back and play Madagascar for GameCube, right? Like, no, right? But Lego Star Wars has, like, you know, merit as an actual game, right? But realistically, right? If you compare it to, like, okay, like, I'm comparing it to, like, other Nintendo masterpieces. I'm comparing it to fucking Mario Galaxy, right? Like, it's not fair. It's kind of not fair, but as I must, right? Like, first of all, it is a very content-heavy game, to be fair, right? It is comprised of, like, I think, what was it, 3 different games in one, right? The complete saga is, like, literally, like, the levels of, like, 3 different games. Like, what was it? The, yeah, part 1, part 2, part 3, original trilogy. I don't remember all this stuff. But, and it's, like, funny. It's a funny game, right? But, I don't know. You know, I tried playing Lego Star Wars. I tried playing Lego, I don't know, Lego, what is it called? I tried playing Lego Indiana Jones, no, Lego Batman, Lego Marvel. I think I like Lego City Undercover, but they all had this weird, like, floatiness about them that wasn't really great, you know? It didn't mean they're bad games. I just didn't like the way controlled as much as other people did. You know? I don't know. I don't like that. I don't really like that. You know? Really good game though, in terms of, like, the actual game play, I guess. Like, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm trying to say here. I read that as a kid and that's it. Yeah. It lives up. But I don't know how much. You know? I don't know. I gotta think about it more. Anyway, these 5 games are really good though. These 5 games are, you know, this is pretty easy, right? If I'm being honest with you, if I'm being so for real, Super Paper Mario is an all-timer, right? It's insanely good, right? It might even be like, I don't know if it's Mario Galaxy tier, but it might be up there. Might be close. I don't know which one I'd want to play more often. I think I generally want to play more Super Paper Mario more often. I think the only issue I had with it was, like, some of the bosses were confusing. I think. I don't remember. Yeah, some of the levels were confusing. You had to use items in certain places or something. I don't know. It's like, there's something confusing. There's a lot of puzzle solving in that game. But after you got it, you just got it, Lava's just platforming, which I like more than, I don't know. It just depends on the day, right? It's not the worst way to do a Paper Mario game, right? It was a very interesting experiment, right? Because they could have done a lot of things with Paper Mario that would be fucked up and weird. Not fucked up, but different. They could have done off different things with Paper Mario, right? Well, they could have done that with many different things. Could they have? Okay. So, if you think about it, right? Paper Mario, Super Paper Mario, is a game. You following me here? Better keep up. Is a game, right? And it's one of the Wii games that probably has the most. It has the most, like, I don't know. If you think about it, it's like one of the best stories on the Wii, right? Like, it's not like the Wii had like an amazing library of like RPGs like the Wii, like like they had Xenoblade, I think, and a lot of the games were just kept in Japan. A lot of the games weren't even on. It was like the DS had a lot of RPGs, right? Because that was like where all the stories went. Because it was like cheaper to produce for, and a lot of the game developers wanted to be on PS3 or DS or whatever, right? Which is kind of weird they're on PS3, but Japan. So yeah. So in terms of like the RPGs on the Wii, like, and I think it's like if you think about the RPGs on like the, I don't know, the N64, right? It's like there's not that many, right? I think Quest 64 is basically the main RPG on the N64, right? Not high standards, right? Except I guess Ogre Battle and Paper Mario 1. And there again, see, the best, it's kind of weird. I was confused, all the jobs just jumping on their head. I'm thinking it was the levels that were confusing. See what has RPGs? Yeah, that 3, 4, I think, if you count like action RPGs. But yeah, Paper Mario, Quest 64, Ogre Battle 64, something else. There's some other one. Probably one in Japan exclusively, probably. I don't think there was one. I think they brought them all to America. I think there was only like a couple. Yeah. Really like Super Paper Mario. I think it's a worthy entrant in the franchise. Miles better than the other 3 games. The issue is if I would consider it better than the other 2. I think I'd probably put Super Paper Mario above 64, maybe. That's a tough one. Because 64 this is a different kind of game, right? But I'd say that I played through 64 more often. It's Super Paper Mario requires a Wiimote. You gotta point at the screen and shit, right? I think. I wonder if I could emulate that. It's kind of a complex thing to think about. Okay, so in terms of the actual game's quality, right? Nothing else. No other factors included, right? Super Paper Mario is probably, better than all these, obviously. But I don't know if it's better than the other 2 Paper Mario games that came before it. Easily emulate Super Paper Mario. I mean, I could emulate it, but like I don't know how to do the Wiimote thing. Yeah, that you have to use to. I think I already have it set to my right stick to point on the screen. I don't remember. Whatever. I'll figure that out later. Anyway, I'll figure it out. Yeah. The issue is I don't know which one to go with these first. The best thing about Super Paper Mario is, right? It's the fact that it has a storyline that's like actually like, touching, right? It tells a story and it tells it well, right? It's not the best. I think Thousand Year Door had a little better storylines, a few better storylines, right? And I think Nintendo's had better stories altogether sometimes, I haven't played through Xenoblade. Heard it's had better stories. You know, Majora's Mask has had a lot, you know, better stories. I think, you know, I'd say that Mystery Dungeon has a better story, at least for the Explorers of Time and, you know, Sky and shit. Maybe not Rescue Team, maybe Rescue Team, I guess. But, you know, that's the story it tells, right? It tells it generally pretty well, right? So that puts it a peg above all of these generally, because telling a story is a much, you know, more difficult thing in the game industry than, you know, making a good mini game collection or something, you know, or making a solid, like, by that merit, I mean, you should put like Zelda a little higher, but no, I don't know. I don't know if I like Zelda as much as like the certain Zelda games I like a lot, and certain Zelda games I like a little less than a lot. I think but never mind. Let me not get Zelda, cause I'll be here all day, right? I'll be here all fucking day. All right. Let me think about this. All right. So, okay. Donkey Kong Country Returns is probably S tier. Okay, no, probably yeah. Let's not go that far. Yeah. Donkey Kong Country Returns, great, one of the greatest platformers I've ever played. This is basing it off of like data from at least like 5 years ago, if not 10. Right? I didn't play the 3DS version, so which is, you know. You know, Thousand Doors trans character. Yeah. I do. Vivian, right? Vivian. I do love Vivian. Do love me some Vivian. She's great. Love me some Vivian. Vivian's amazing. Can I get a check, please? Check, please. Yeah, Vivian's great. Right. Which Nintendo should do that more, but never mind that. You know, it's only in certain translations anyway that she's trans, so whatever. You know, if Nintendo had a canonically trans character in this modern day and age, then they'd be accused of fucking, you know, I don't know, whatever people get accused of or whatever. I don't fucking know. But never mind that. So, yeah, Donkey Kong Country Returns, right? It's a great game, right? All the jumping and like swinging and shit. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. You know? Bro's a trans character. Oh yeah. They're kind of weird about it in the manual originally, but yeah. She is trans. Good for her. Yeah. So, okay, let me show you the Donkey Kong Country Returns OST, cause hey. Ooh. And they have a different theme for like almost every level, don't they? Yeah, quiet query. Oh, fire. Okay. No, like what the specific. I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't have anything as good as like, aquatic ambience or whatever, right? Actually, it's a pretty good level sound. Okay, they're cooking. They're cooking. I'll let them cook. Let them cook. Let them cook. Did they really make a remake of? It kind of sounds like a vaporwave song in a weird way. Yeah, it sounds like a fucking like. This sounds like a fucking Daniel Lopatin, or sorry, One O Tricks Point Never song. Like a One O Tricks Point Never remix of Aquatic Ambience. Anyway, let me not think about it too much. Yeah, good soundtracks. Good themes on there, right? Good jams. Nice hits. I'd say like generally, right? Genuinely, like genuinely, right? That if I'm being honest, if I'm being for real, if I'm being genuine, right? Right. Um uh yeah. Down Country is weird. Something about the movement or the level design makes people more than playing it. If anything, it's the opposite for me. Because, I am hyper engaged to the point of actual tiredness. Because that shit is actually ridiculously hard. At least for Donkey Kong Country, DKC... DKC 3? No, DKC 2. DKC 2 is hard. DKC 1 is kind of less hard, but still hard. DKC 3 is probably less hard than 1, but that's only, maybe it's less hard. I don't know, it depends. But yeah, all the Donkey Kong Country games are just genuinely just really hard. Just horribly hard, right? And I was horribly hard. There's like a way to, there's a there's I don't know, I'm trying to think. It's hard. Very hard. It reminds me, I've been listening to Minecraft OST recently, the latest So Majestic. It's kind of weird. Like all the Minecraft OST stuff is, really good, right? But I would say that a lot of the stuff in the, I don't know. Of course, it's like weird. Because I have this stupid opinion all the time where it's like the older things are better. But I genuinely think that the Minecraft OST from the alpha OST is just so much better. Oh, this one's great. Yeah, this what am I trying to say? Sorry, the SpongeBob music is getting me kind of in my feelings. This is the recent stuff. Yeah, a little bit. I played a Minecraft like I don't know, it was a year or two ago, and it was like a lot of Minecraft, which I don't even like. I'll be honest, I don't even like Minecraft that much. Like not anymore at least. So I wasn't predisposed to having great opinions of Minecraft anyway. But Minecraft OST, right? Is if I look at the 2.0, yeah, sure. We go this version OST, right? Like the caves and cliffs update, the wild update, the creative mode only. Where this creative mode only stuff? Weird. What up? Where's it called? Oh, this one's fire. Yeah, that's real. Oh, this one's really fire. This shit's fire. This shit. Anyway. Yeah, if I did a hold up. Can I do a sub tier list? Can I do a sub tier list? I'm not gonna lie to you. I kind of want to do a sub tier list, all right? Which is a very, very bad idea, right? But I kind of want to. Minecraft music. This stream has to end at some point, right? Um, and I'll let you leave whenever you want to. But I just have to rate the Minecraft music, right? Never mind. Never mind. I don't really do all that. That's too many songs. I never knew the names of them individually. Anyway, fishing game music. Yeah, so God damn it. Yeah, sorry. Got to cancel that plan. That's too many songs. If I knew all the songs by heart and the names and shit, then I might do it, but yeah. Yeah, Duncan Country is kind of weird. What's it called? Although the DK scenes return so much, but I never could myself to love it. I don't know. I think just the challenge of it really makes me happy, right? I don't. It's challenging enough. Okay, aside from the stupid ass rocket levels, oh my god, the rocket levels are horse shit. They're so hard. Aside from those, right? The rocket levels, right? That are horse shit. So you're following me here there. Which are dumb and horse shit, right? And stupid. It's good. It's a good game. Anyway, City Folk's pretty good. I think City Folk was better in a certain era of the it's better in its era, right? Rating it now is kind of weird because I think the what is considered generally the better game is New Leaf at this point. I feel like, and the original has a nostalgic charm, a simplicity, whatever. The DS one it has like a I don't know, it's kind of like in between. I don't remember how many people like the DS one and the Wii one are kind of in the same boat there, where it's kind of like they're in like, but the DS one's portable, right? So at least you have that, and you can play it with other people, right? The Wii one you have to like, what even can you do, right? You can't even like connect with other people like that because what are you gonna do? Set up your Wii, right? You're gonna set up your Wii. Oh, stream dying. I have to finish this shit fast because the stream will not be up forever. The stream is not consistent right now. Across the kind of one, the original was at least kind of interesting. I would say the original is probably the most interesting in terms of like, because it was the first, so it's kind of like it's kind course, it's like the most interesting in that respect, right? And they're kind of figuring out shit. And then, did you know? Did you know gaming? Did you know gaming? That not Minecraft. That game, right? What's it called? What was it called? Animal Crossing was on the N64 originally, right? It's very, very fun, right? And it got ported to the GameCube, and it's technically one of the smallest GameCube games because I'm pretty sure it's like just a straight port from the N64 version, aside from like a few changes in you know, just a few changes, right? But I think that's a very fun fact. Pretty sure everyone knows that fact at this point, but you know, I need something to fill the stream with. Anyway, City Folk is in a weird place, right? Where it's past its prime, right? It's not the latest one anymore. But you also can't go back to it for nostalgic purposes because, you know, it's hard to connect with other people. I mean, it's hard to connect with other people in general, but it's hard to connect with other people on your console. You'd probably do at least more portable games, if not the GameCube game, because at least, you know, that one's like has the memory card system, I guess. I don't fucking know. There's definitely some way to do it. I don't know, but otherwise, it's at least a fun, more interesting game because you have you know, it's a more interesting game than a lot of these games because you have you know, it's a more in-depth world, right? It's like a cycle you can get into, right? Like not a lot of games have like a cycle you can get into to play them, right? You know, my Animal Crossing was the original life sim in the way. I think it came out before Sims did in a way, didn't it? Either 2000, 2001, probably 2000 in Japan. Sims came out in 1999 in America, so I don't know, it just depends. The most fun part about Animal Crossing that you could use it to play a bad port of Mario 3. So true. But then you think you had to unlock it too. So you had the It's like the worst way to play the worst port of Mario 3 you've ever seen in your fucking life. Because the only reason you love that port is because it's free, included in your game. Which is a nice bonus, right? But Nintendo would never do shit like that anymore, right? No game app company would. They'd be like, play your retro games here on our stupid ass fucking dumbass bullshit, right? Anyway, Skyward Sword's alright. I think it's probably like a... Okay, realistically, I probably want to play Skyward Sword a little bit more than Super Mario Sluggers, but not by that much, right? Like, it was fun for a little bit. But if I was talking about the Wii version, then it has a lot of like... The Wii version in particular had like a lot of issues that I don't think the Switch version necessarily fixes, because Switch version, you know, it paywalled a few things, right? Which is stupid. Paywalling a lot of the good improvements that your thing would have. But never mind, you know? Never mind. You know. Wow, it's a really nice song. Okay. This last one's hard. Super Mario Strikers. Mario Strikers Sarged. No. No, that fits there. Yeah. I'm satisfied with this list. Alright. Okay. Look about this, right? Not all the Wii games, right? All right, DS games, right? All Mario games, all of them? Well, I could do that. I know about most of these. 120 plus games? Oh, I could definitely. Where's Mario Party 1? Mario Party 5, Mario Party Superstars. Where's Mario Party 1? I think there's a couple missing. Every Mario game ranked from best to worst. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. I'm talking about every Mario game, not what you consider every Mario game. I'm talking about all of them. I have time. No, that's every mainline Mario game with a few weird exceptions or something. Which one has more? That's technically a Wario game, but I'll count that. Okay, that one has a lot. This one has a lot. This one has a lot. I don't know if they have more. Today's a really long stream. I was expecting that. On Twitch, I've had extremely long streams. On Twitch, I've been streaming for 8 hours. I'm gonna go through this one quick, so you could go to bed though, or you could go to bed whenever you want. I'm just gonna go through this at my own leisure, actually. I mean, what do I have? Okay, to be honest, what do I have to say about fucking like Mario Artist on Nintendo 64 DD? Like, if I like being for real, like I don't have much to say about that. So this will be rather quick, relatively, right? Just put that on. Whatever. You always have to have an F tier, right? Some Mario Dart DD were pretty quirky and funny. They are kind of weird, like in a way, aren't they? Because aren't the three, like the Polygon Studio one is like weird sounding. Sure. Alright, so let's get started on this gigantic list. I don't think this even has everyone. Mario Kart 8 Tour. This is enough. I think, I don't know, even if there are ones with more, is Mario? Sure, this is enough. I don't think there's any more, but if there, this isn't then. Probably go to sleep since it's my birthday. Wow, today's your birthday? Happy birthday. Some people are gonna want to play to celebrate in the morning. Okay. Have a good night, Burrito. You should probably go to bed. Probably should go to bed. I'll be quick with this, so, since I need to go to bed. Alright. It's gonna be quick, right? I don't know what that game is. Mario School Fun. Don't know what that game is. Mario Fun with Letters. This game kind of sucks. This game kind of sucks. It's for fucking babies, so you're not really gonna be good gameplay. That game's actually kind of mediocre, actually, for being an arcade game. Well, it's arcade game's fine, but it's, you know, kind of mediocre in general. Yoshi's Island's actually really good. The Game Boy port's not particularly great, though, I'd say. I guess in general it's probably an A tier. Game Watch Gallery is like alright. Maybe it's like lower end of alright. I don't remember which Game Watch Gallery. Kind of a shitty port of Mario 1. Mario Advance is actually pretty good port of Mario 2. Dr. Mario, I don't know, Dr. Mario's pretty good, but not great, and, you know, it's not really the greatest port of Mario. Dr. Mario, Mario World's, you know, Mario World's so good that this port, even if it's crappy, well, it's not the worst port, but it's all right. It's, you know, even if it's like a kind of mediocre port of it, it's like still pretty solid. Kind of ruins Mario Maker. It doesn't really have the same charm because it doesn't have you can't really connect online. In fact, it probably should be like C tier because it doesn't really have like much merit really, but still kind of better because, you know, it's a good game in general, I guess. Superstar Saga, I mean, that's just a better version of Superstar Saga. Probably it's A tier, maybe not S tier. Maybe an S tier. I don't know, I haven't played it. Toadstool Tour, Game Boy, probably, yeah, that's a golf game, so it's B. Inside Story, probably an S tier actually. Yeah, it's about Inside Story. If I'm being honest, the Superstar Saga is not as good as Inside Story. Density Revolution Mario Mix is like, you know, it's alright, fine game. Donkey Kong is like the epitome of a C. Donkey Kong for this is, I think, S tier. I genuinely think that's S tier. See, I don't think I think Donkey Kong might be a D tier. I don't know. Maybe I keep Mario Maker. I don't know. I really don't know. Mario 64. I think it's a very interesting one. They put it like there. I think those two versions are interesting. Dr. Mario Express, kind of a shittier version of, you know, not really the best version of Dr. Mario. Miracle Cure, it's probably on that tier. Haven't played the Wii version, but it's probably not that great either. The app probably way worse because it's like a fucking gacha game. 3D Hot Rally. From what I remember, it's probably D tier. Game & Watch Gallery, it's fucking Game & Watch. I don't know what to say. Probably Game & Watch games are probably D tier, and they're just objectively like less interesting games, or they're objectively less depthful games than a lot of these. You know, Hotel Mario. It is Hotel Mario. What do you want me to say? I get entertainment value ironically out of it, but otherwise not that great. I don't think I like the arcade games that much. 3D World's great actually. Probably I haven't played Bowser's Fury. Probably A tier. Epic Games are probably C. Mario Artist, I don't really know how to grade that. It's probably A tier. I like Mario Kart a lot. Haven't played that one. Actually, I probably should put that. No, I'll keep that in F. That's gacha game. I know they put Hot Rally. I do like March of the Minis a lot. Not S tier a lot, but A tier a lot. Minis on the Move. And it's probably a C tier. Bowser's Parties of Time. Severely underrated, actually. Strangely underrated. I'd say it's like an A tier, low S, probably high A. Bowser's Inside Story. Classic game. Incredible game. Sticker Star? No, Paper Jam. It's, I don't know what to grade it. Probably I don't know, probably a C. It's alright. Superstar Saga itself is probably an A tier game too. I don't remember what I probably put it the same tier. I don't know, I haven't played much of these ones. I can't really tell the difference in any of them really anymore. Which means I'm good because, yeah, Mario 2, Super Mario Bros. 2 is terrible. I genuinely think that game is actually awful. Like, I genuinely don't like it. It makes me mad. It infuriates me. I can't get very far in it. It's just like a very shitty video game, you know? It's just not good. It's just not great a video game. It's not enjoyable. It doesn't have any kind of fair challenge. It doesn't have any kind of... It doesn't have any fair challenge, right? I think it's just like they were doing stuff, they're trying it, and they want to make a more challenging version of Mario Super Mario Brothers, and it technically was a great way to do that, right? Right? They made a version of Mario 1 that was harder, right? But at what cost, you know? At what cost? You know, the cost of having a very, you know, well-designed and enjoyable game for the rest of us extremely hardcore gamers, right? Mario 2 is just like, just a really bad experience altogether if you're not like Kaizo level threat, right? If you're not like a Kaizo level threat to the world, you don't make levels like a fuck. I think genuinely like Mario 2 might be as hard, like might actually be as hard as some Kaizo levels. It is crazy. Skill issue with me a little part. I think like the level design of Mario 2 is like literally on the same level as Kaizo levels. It is to that point. It is that bad. Anyway, Mario Brothers, it's alright, I guess. Like, I think, actually, I don't like that. I'll show the arcade version. If it was the NES version, I think it's, yeah, the NES version is just alright. Maybe it's like D tier. It's tough. I don't know. I think Donkey Kong is D tier. Mario Brothers is probably C tier. No, probably D tier too. It's just, they're just, I think if it's the remake, then I like it better. But this just has the arcade / NES version, so it's like, all right, well, I gotta go with that, you know. Mario Clash is alright. It's just like it's a different version of Mario Brothers. It's not really better, you know. Mario Golf X64. I don't like golf games as much. I like the golf games as much. I like the basketball or tennis games. Super Rush is just like, you know, it's just alright. I think I might like 64 a little better. 3D one's pretty good, I heard, but I don't know. I'm gonna grade it based on what I think I heard and / what I know / what I've played. I just want to grade most of them. Like these games, I literally can't tell the difference between them, so I can't grade them. So yeah, Mario School Fun. I probably shouldn't put that anywhere either. Mario School Fun, but yeah, Mario 3 on 3 is a fantastic game. Strangely good. It's like kind of underrated. I have a lot of games to go through, but you know, I'm almost there anyway. Mario Kart 64 is like B tier, maybe C tier. Probably put a relatively the other Mario games probably C tier. Mario Kart 7's a B tier. It's the epitome of a B tier. It's a very average game. It's pretty good though, you know. Does what it needs to. Mario Kart 8, you know, it's probably same tier as Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I think 8 Deluxe, you know, maybe 8 Deluxe might be an S. No, okay, I probably put 8 as a C tier, and then 8 Deluxe as a B tier, A tier. No, wait, no, 8 as a B tier, and then 8 as a, yeah, 8 as an A tier, 8 Deluxe as A tier. Okay, that makes sense. Double Dash is strangely overrated, actually. I don't think I like playing the game. I think there's just something wrong with the controls. You know, it just doesn't feel right. I've tried. I think I try to like it in my mind, but it just doesn't feel as good as it should. I don't know why. DS is probably one of my favorite games of all time. I don't know why I like DS so much. A lot of it's nostalgia, but a lot of it's just like it has the mission mode. It just has a strange amount of content for being like the DS game, right? Like the Wii game had less stuff to do on it, right? You know, you had more characters, you had the better stages, you know, the controls better. You know, it just feels different. You know. Mario Kart Live Super Home Circuit. How do I even grade this one? I don't really think I can. Tour. I think I don't like Tour. I don't like gacha games. It doesn't even play that well, particularly, but it's probably the level of the arcade games in terms of controls. VR. How do you even grade that? I think Wii is better than probably that tier. Maybe no. He's probably the same tier. Yeah, B tier. I played Dream Team actually. Yeah, I haven't played Dream Team. Mario Paint, I love Mario Paint in a weird way. I think Mario Paint's a solid B tier. If it was more fully featured, if there's like a Mario Paint 2, then I'd probably make it like a S tier. S tier, but you know. Mario Party 10, unplayed. Mario Party 1, I think I like Mario Party 1 a good amount. 2, a good amount. 3 is probably better than, I don't know, maybe 3 and 2. I haven't played these in such a long time though, but they're probably better. I don't remember how much 4, 5. I think I don't remember much of the other ones. 8 I could put firmly in C. 9 I could put firmly in C. Mario Party Advance. I don't know how to even grade that. Mario Party Advance probably not that high. DS probably be a little higher. Probably put DS in the B tier, not quite A tier. Island Tour, Superstars, Star Rush. That's probably be low tiers, but I don't know. I can't even pretend that I know too much about them. Mario Pinball Land actually kind of sucks, but I like it in a weird way. It's a weirdly funny game because it's like just the weird, like, I don't know, 3D sprites or no 3D 2D. What are they called? Pre-rendered sprites that you like do for the DS games or no, on the Game Boy game, right? The sound effects are kind of muddled and shitty, you know, and the gameplay is kind of fucked up. It's just a kind of mediocre pinball game with Mario attached, so it's kind of funny looking. So I think it's kind of interesting, but otherwise it's kind of like whatever. Mario Paddle Tennis is pretty solid. Mario vs. Rabbids, I haven't touched that at all. I can't even pretend. What is that game called? Mario's Game Gallery? Nope, never heard of it. I haven't played Mario Sonic. Every Mario Sonic game. Mario Picross, probably not. I don't like Picross at all. I don't like Picross. Mario Sports Mix, probably like not really that great of a game actually. Probably like the shittier end of sports games. Mario Sports Superstars, or whatever this one's called. I'm pretty sure Superstars is not great. This Picross game is inexplicably better than that one though, because it's, you know, you have more, I don't know, Picross to do, I guess. So I can't really grade it the same way. Mario Tennis is kind of like a shitty Mario Tennis game, but you know, it's alright still. Mario's Time Machine, I think I hate that game. I think I hate that game. Mario Tennis, Mario Strikers, can't play that one. That one's actually pretty good. Sluggers, you know, not really a baseball fan, but I probably put it there. Mario Baseball, I haven't played the GameCube one. Marchi's Typing, I love Marchi's Typing. I think it's great. Mario Tennis, Power, whatever. I don't know. It's like what can you even talk about like this tennis game, right? Like, well, the Game Boy one. Like, I'm pretty sure the Game Boy original one was better than the Game Boy Advance one, but I don't quite remember. From what I remember, it's pretty good. I remember I think Campaign was alright. Remember that one? I don't remember. Not really acquainted too well. Mario Tennis Aces, pretty solid. But then again, I only played the demo, so yeah. Mario Tennis on N64. I need to play that one again. I think it might be an A. Probably no. I gotta save that for this one. Oh no, Mario Tennis Open. Yeah, let's leave that one here. Mario, yeah, let's keep Ultra Smash down there. This is a good one. Mario Donkey vs. Donkey Kong, Mini Land Mayhem. I think. Oh, Mini's on a Move. What's this one? Yeah, this one's A tier. This one's a little less because it has less stuff to do, but it's still pretty good. Mario vs. Donkey Kong, the original. I think that one might be an S tier actually. I think I like that game a lot. Actually, maybe it's good, the same tier as the mini ones. I think they're equally, and they might be equally as good. This one's kind of hard to grade. I don't remember. I forgot how they had like 3 or 4 on the DS. I think this one's a little less good because you can't change the direction of the minis, and you can't use some of the pink bubbles. You had less control. You had to do like little rail things, so that was good. Tipping Star didn't play. Is that Mario versus Wario? Can't quantify. Yeah, I can't do that. F1 Race, Mario F1 Race. I think F1 Race was I don't think it even has Mario in it, but are they gonna put Punch Out because it has Mario in it? Like, is Punch Out here? I don't think it is. No, Punch Out's in here. So why is F1 Race here? Is that Mario F1 Race? So probably a D tier. It's just a kind of like, you know, it's alright NES game, I guess. Kind of mediocre. Wrecking Crew 98. Wrecking Crew is actually strangely fun. I think it's probably like C tier. NES Open. I think it might be, yeah, it's probably C tier too. Super Mario Brothers U. It's the best version of a mediocre. It's like a best version of an alright game, you know. It's like even with 4 players, this game's just, you know, kind of boring if I'm being honest with you. Still B tier somehow because yeah, I think I hate this game. I think I genuinely hate this game. It's irrational, but I hate this game because it's the most derivative game I've ever seen in any like people's like it's the worst that Nintendo's done, and it's not even like. It's not even like that whole era of Nintendo was just like oh my god. It's not even close. It's not even close. Like, it's bad. Real bad. And honestly, if I'm being honest with you, probably shouldn't even like put it that low, right? But I have a personal vendetta against it. I think it's just like it's fucked up. You know what I mean? It's just really fucked up. Anyway, I don't know. I don't know what this game is. Is that Dr. Mario? Is that Yoshi's Cookie? I think it might be a Dr. Mario. I don't know. Mario U is just, you know, it's the same thing as that one. Maybe I put that in C tier. I don't really enjoy it as much as I used to. This is a very boring game. Wii is like a slightly less boring, but it's yeah, still boring, I think. New Super Mario Bros. Is probably B tier. I think it's pretty fun. Color Splash I hadn't played, but I probably would rate it at like a B or C or something. Probably a C. Although the dialogue's pretty funny, so maybe a B. Who knows? Paper Mario, probably an A. Sticker Stars, downright F. That game is horrifyingly bad. I played a little bit of Origami King, but not enough to grade it. Thousand Year Door is like probably peak. Right there, peak. Maybe SS. Ooh, that's tough. That's tough. Is Paper Mario better than Mario and Luigi? That's tough. I think Paper Mario generally is better than Mario and Luigi. You get more options per playthrough, the partner system. But Mario and Luigi is a lot more active. You know, it's a very fun game. But I think Thousand Year Door just goes a step above and beyond any Mario and Luigi game. You know what I mean? It's tough. It's very tough. It's very tough. Maybe I put. Oh, Superstar Saga probably shouldn't go in S. I don't think it's. I don't think it's. It might be that good. You know, when I played through it recently, I was like, I saw through some of the issues. I don't like some of the, you know, some of the parts where you have to. There's a few issues. Mario vs. Wario 2. No, Mario just typing 2. I don't even know if that's a game. I think you might have just made that one up. That one. 3D Land is like in 3D Land. 3D Land's a solid A tier. Maybe like a low A tier, high B tier. I feel more comfortable being in a low, like a high B tier, because that seemed like I don't think I played as much as Super Mario Brothers, right? Super Mario Brothers. Super Circuit's like it's alright. 3D All Stars. I'm not gonna grade that one because like it's just comprised of different games, and the remasters are like slightly better than the originals, I guess. But like if I had to grade it as a remaster, I'd probably put it low. But if I had to grade it as different games, 3 different games, I'd probably put it high. It's like a weird one, so I'm just not gonna grade it at all, despite it being the same thing as like Super Mario All Stars in a way. But those are remakes. These are just remasters. It's kind of weird. Anyway, 3D World. What did I put 3D World? I think I put 3D World in like B. Just C. Put 3D World in A. I do think 3D World is better than 3D Land by a little bit. Mario 64. Mario 64 is somewhere between peak and ass. I don't know where to put it. I think probably. Yeah, B tier. I don't know. I think Mario 64. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. 64 is a tough one to grade because it's like, you know, legendary game. But in terms of like my enjoyment of it is very I don't know. I wouldn't say it's like my favorite. You know what I mean? I wouldn't say it's that good. Or I wouldn't say it's my favorite. I would say it's that good, but I wouldn't say it's like my favorite. You know what I mean? Yeah, sure. Let me go with A. But I don't think I like it that much, you know? Some of the jumping in that game feel a little, like a lot less, you know. I don't know. I gotta come back to that opinion. DS is slightly, I don't know, it's the same thing basically. Same difference. Same shit, you know? Mario 3. It's alright. Like, I think this Game Boy version of Mario 3 is, you know, better than the NES version, so I'd say it's probably maybe an A tier, maybe B tier. I don't know. I feel like A tier would be too much for Mario 3. I know I view Mario 3 very highly, but you know, it's Yeah, I think All Stars is a great remaster of the games. Probably the best version, better the version of Mario 3 because it has like wider screen, right? But now, oh, just what I needed, you know. So can't grade that S tier. Sorry. Mario 2. It's kind of weird. Like, would I grade All Stars better or worse than the original games? I think I like the look of Mario 2 on NES better. I don't know. I'd probably grade it like, I don't know. It's Mario 2, right? Mario all 35. I can't really play it anymore, can I? I think, you know, it depends on your memories for that one. Yeah, I'd probably put Mario 3 NES, probably B tier actually. And Mario Brothers firmly in C. It's, you know, it's a great game, which, you know, just better games than it. Mario Galaxy 1 is like, you know, peak. Mario Galaxy 2 is slightly less peak. It is great, amazing. So Mario Kart is probably a C. Can't put a D. It's just, you know, it's alright. It's pretty fun. Pretty fun, you know. I could see what they're trying to do. You know, I see what they're cooking. Mario Land 2 is actually really good. Mario Land 1 is still pretty fun, but not as, you know, really good. Mario Land 2 is like infinitely replayable. Mario Land 1 is sub-infinitely replayable. I don't know, a lot of these games are infinitely replayable, but Mario Land 1 and 2 are, you know, seem like they have a lot more replayability to me. Mario Land 2 in particular, it goes up a lot because it's just like, it's so easily replayable. I think Mario Maker 2 is actually less good than Mario Maker 1, which is weird. Probably put Mario Maker 2 at... Yeah, put Mario... I don't know. I think objectively they have like the best... Like they have the opportunity for the best and worst levels because they're just the tools to provide Mario Maker levels. So I guess I have to put them on S. I could put them in S or I could put them in C, but you know... I don't know. Mario Maker 2 just, it just felt like it had a worse like way of searching the levels for some reason, which is weird because like it was pretty much the same way of searching for the levels, I'm pretty sure. Like what do they do? The level IDs or whatever? It's kind of weird. Look at my Mario Maker levels. I don't fucking know, man. Mario Odyssey, this is a fucking hot take I have. It's probably just, it's alright. It's just alright game. Pretty good. I can maybe put it in C. I think it feels better than a lot of these games down here. It's not as boring as Mario World, Mario U, right? So I'd probably put it in B, but it's not as good as like, I don't know. Paper Mario should go in S actually. And maybe Superstar Saga? No. Superstar Saga might be an S. Partners in Time, I feel like that should go in S, but I don't know. Mario vs. Donkey Kong could go in S. I'll keep them both there for now. Alright, I'll keep them both there. Super Mario Party, it's a game, right? It's a game. It is a game. I haven't played it though. Mario RPG, probably less good than Paper Mario. Paper Mario has a distinctive art style, it has a better story, you know. I think it's a lot more fun. I think, you know, kind of Mario RPG is kind of like, you know, the beginning of the interactivity, but it doesn't have the same kind of, it doesn't have the meters and shit as Paper Mario 1 or 2, but it doesn't have like, you know, the doot, but then also doesn't have the what is it called? Doesn't have the what is it called? Doesn't have the shit, what is it called? Man. I don't know. What do I think? Something missing. Super Mario Run is like alright. I think it's probably like, you know. Well, as much as I don't like the payment system of it, it's only like $10, right? It's not the worst game I've ever played. So I can't put it, I don't think I can put it in D. There's just nothing particularly great about it. Pretty fun for a mobile game, I guess. Like, I don't know. It's not a, it's not a failure or anything. Mario Strikers. I think that one's pretty good. I think it's probably B. Mario Sunshine. I think I go between Mario Sunshine being an S and a D a lot, so probably put it at A. It's a good compromise. Like some parts of Mario Sunshine are amazing, incredible, peak, just unbelievably good and fun parts. And then there's some parts that are just horseshit, horrible. I wish I never was born. Man, this makes me feel what a horrible day to have eyes type of thing, right? So, there's a lot to think about there, right? But I think altogether it's a generally pretty great game. There's a lot of admirable traits, admirable traits, and the music's really good. So I have to give it props. You gotta hand it to them. You gotta quote unquote hand it to them. Yeah. Super Mario World. Love Super Mario World. Can't say much more than that. It's a great game. And the original version of it is the greatest of great games. What I say. Yeah. Super Paper Mario, what I say before, is great game. Great game. Probably not as good as man. That's tough. Maybe as good as probably as good as Paper Mario. Probably as good as Paper Mario. Tetris and Dr. Mario, I think. I can't really judge too much about each version of Dr. Mario. It's just Dr. Mario at the end of the day. Toadstool Tour, probably probably an A tier. Although I don't like golf games that much, I'm probably a B tier. But it's, if I'm being realistic. Wait a second. Holy shit. Why would I... Okay. I probably put C tier actually, because they're golf games. So I don't really think I like them that much now that I think about it. Like tennis slightly more than golf. And Mario Hoops 3-on-3, where'd I put that? It should be like A, that'd be high A tier. Low S tier, yeah. S tier? A tier? Yeah, around A tier. Wrecking Crew, I think Wrecking Crew non-94 version is like, didn't really age as well as any of the other, so it's like, I don't know, maybe Mario Brothers should be C. Play that for a little while, but I don't think I played it for that long. All these games I probably would play for like 10 minutes and just give up, so I don't know. See, Yoshi's Cookie. I don't like Yoshi's Cookies at all, actually. We put them both in D. Yoshi's Island and Yoshi Island SNES is great. Incredible even. Great game. Probably the same level as Mario World. Probably not either one or the other more. I could probably put it, I don't know, Yoshi Safari. I don't have the fucking light gun, so I can't really judge it. Mario's Tennis on Game Boy Color. Probably one of the better Mario Tennis games. And Mario Golf on Game Boy. Probably one of the better Mario Golf games. Yeah. Okay, so look at this. Read and weep. I think I change the opinions weekly, so here you go. Anyway, That's it. See ya.